Hi, I'm Mike. I make custom AI chatbots for businesses using the OpenAI API. It's like having a version of ChatGPT that only has access to data about your company. Um, and I made this demo for Fresh Coast Collective. And I'm making demos for SEO agencies because I am hoping to find an SEO agency that would like to partner with me to offer my chatbots as an add-on service in a white label manner. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. The first one is the browser bot. It is just an alternative way of browsing the company's website in like a ChatGPT style. It's connected to all the pages of the website. Here we have the services and about. Now I do have a filter on there, so it only shows the pages with specific keywords. Let's see what happens if I disable the filter and then we press the list pages again, and we'll see if we get a whole bunch more pages. Some SEO companies, they'll have like to just have a huge number of pages. So sometimes we need that filter, other times not so much. This one is not outrageous whatsoever. So let's take a look at their web design page. So it's going to pull in the data, the content from the page. And if you wanted to, you can ask a question about it, but it'll also give you the link. So if you want to just go ahead and take a look at the page itself, you can do that. Back to the list of bots here. The blog feed bot is connected. It's very similar to the browser bot, but it is connected to the blog feed instead of the browser. And let's see here. Are there any posts on AI visibility? Okay, that not really about AI visibility there. Are there any posts on generative engine optimization? All right, we don't really seem to have any posts on the my favorite topics. Oops, I forgot to show the chat bot here. So this is what the browser bot has been showing. Um, but yeah, if you click on read more, it will bring you to the blog post. Back to the list of bots. So there's also a post maker bot. The idea is that it will write a post which would be appropriate for their blog, but it also weaves the targeted SEO keywords into it and does an internal creates internal links to other pages on the site, and then you can just have a back and forth chat to edit the post and then you can post it directly onto WordPress without having to leave the chatbot or sign into WordPress using the WordPress REST API. Okay, so the knowledge bot. So this one is the one that is the biggest variable of these bots. It can be a very useful tool, assuming it's connected to a vector database with a graph of information about this company. Now, it can have, an object for each person in the company, for each service they offer, for each page on their website, for all sorts of things. But how much data this particular one has access to, I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, a paying client, I would make sure it has comprehensive information, but this might be just like basic information. We will find out. Who is the founder of Fresh Coast Collective? All right, awesome. What is the Fresh Coast Collective's LinkedIn page? Oops, we don't have a LinkedIn page. So that I can also add like a web form style chatbot. It's a web form, but It's like filling out a web form, but you just talk to the chatbot. It asks you one question at a time. And connected with this, I believe it could be turned into a useful sales tool for talking with prospects. And last, we have the review bot. The review bot is helps you. It asks you three quick questions, and then it crafts a Google review for you with the SEO target keywords weaved in a natural sounding way. So you can choose your keywords uh, and choose which questions that it asks. And when you combine those two things, you should be able to make every Google review more valuable for your SEO strategy. Because Google reviews are very important in terms of determining which terms that you ultimately rank for. Fresh Coast Collective helped my business growth immensely. The communication was very clear and effective. I had sky high ROI from working with Fresh Coast Collective. So then it's conveniently provides you with a click the copy button, click the link, it'll bring you right to where you want to post. Oh, they're in Minneapolis? Hmm. I wonder which coast they are referring to. All right. Thanks for watching.